Lady and the Frogs. It's Monday morning, Monday the 31st of January. Feeling slightly better than I have been. Still a bit. I have this thing here, this tickle, which has been there now. So what is it? It's been about 15 months since I've had COVID now, and I can't get rid of it. So, you know, that's going to be my life now, where I can't breathe in properly. And now the sun is back in the wrong place. But I'm going to the post office, so I'm going to show you what I've sold. It's been really rubbish, but for some reason Sunday, I did a really nice amount of sales on Sunday. So most of this is from Sunday. Saturday was a no sales day. And then there was like 3 things, well no, there was 2 things I sold that were straggling on Friday, and then some people who decided to like pay after 3 days of waiting. So I have 2 Lego sets. These are just wheels that are in there. They are packed with stuff in there which is supposed to stop them moving, but obviously it's not working very well, so I'm gonna have to rethink that, which is irritating. I'm going to show you these bits because these are going overseas and I just want to keep these separate. So these I've sold for $9.99 with the post, but the post would be $1.99. So I've sold that, which has been kicking around since Christmas, which I thought would sell and it didn't. I've got $12.99 for that, but they have paid £30 to have that sent to America. And then this has been kicking around for ages. This is one of these brands which I won't pick up anymore. I can't believe that the sun is now here. What is wrong with it? And then later when I need the sun to take photos, it won't be there. So this is Penguin. I thought this was quite a nice top, but that has taken ages to sell. And I think I took an offer for £10. That's going to Germany. And then this is going to Canada. So you see, even that's not packed exceptionally well. This one I'm going to undo because it's going to Canada and I don't want it to go with all this stuff emblazoned on it. I am going to put it in a plain cardboard box. But this is all of the Lego. This is all the 1950s Lego, which I've got all packed up. That's named beams. So I mean, look, it is packed nicely when it goes off in these things, but for some reason it started moving all over. I have loads of bubble wrap anyway, because my husband he bought me back this big roll of the bubble wrap from his job, which was going in the bin. He is today on the clear out of the Jimmy Savile apartment, so I don't know really if I want him to be bringing stuff back this week. So I have 2 auction lots there of Lego. That one's gone for 40. It took them 3 days to pay it, and then when they did pay yesterday, they sent me like this bizarre message giving me instructions on how I should post it, which is always nice. And then this one only went for 20. You know, they're comparable. And in fact, that one I think's got a better set in it. But obviously these things didn't have minifigures. So it is what it is. But yeah. It is what it is. It's still money coming in, isn't it? It's stuff that I wouldn't have, you know, yeah, I might get minifigures at some point, but I don't know. This light is silly. I can see my arm in the window. Let's try and rectify this. You must think we've got like a drinking problem because we have all of this, but it doesn't really go down. And I really want to rethink this, but you know, I'm not making enough money to be able to rethink this television setup. You know, and we've still got a television which is so old, it's not even compatible with those speaker things, the sound bar. We bought a sound bar and it's not even compatible with that. That's how old our TV is. But we just, we're of the nature where I don't want to replace something just for the sake of replacing it. So, other things that I've sold. This Fred Perry has gone right downhill, and this I thought was really nice because it's got the camo thing on it, but there's been no interest. So somebody sent me an offer of 16, so I accepted that. That's fine. It is what it is. That's going to be the phrase now. This $15.99 for that. It is just a basic little mint velvet top, and obviously I wouldn't have paid any more than £2 for this. I've had these for ages, and then was really surprised last night when I got a sale for them. So these are Ted Baker swimwear. Obviously, some people, I mean, I wouldn't be keen to go on holiday because you just don't know what the restrictions are in other countries. Yeah, so £25 for them. I think I accepted an offer of 22 on this. Which is a really cool cat print dress by Lindy Bot. Yeah. This I've had for ages. I'm not going to be picking up swimming costumes anymore. It's just stupid. I only pick swimming costumes up if it's new with tags. I know this is new with tags. The tags is evading me. This is Marks and Spencer's, but it is a bit peculiar. Somebody sent me an offer of 10. Then they didn't pay for 5 days or something like that. It was only 4 days, isn't it? So I wasn't in any rush to post that on Saturday, hence why I didn't. These I only listed yesterday, and then somebody sent me an offer of 15, and although I probably could have held out for more, it has got a button missing on the back, and it's only Ted Baker, and I know that Ted Baker is expensive in the shops, but you know, that's a quick flip. And I know that I've only paid 2, possibly 3 for them. So I was happy to accept that. This is Alexa Chung by Marks and Spencer's. The smaller size of these sold for 30. This is the size 16. And I've had these for ages and they just haven't sold. I think I've got 20 for them. This I've had for ages. This was the only thing that I might have slipped out for on Saturday morning. But then I just thought, I had this on for 40 and this has had my most watches on it for ages. It's a play suit, really wide leg by Monkey. I've had it on for 40 because that did seem reasonable, but I know it's summery. And I must have had 40 odd watches on it, as well as the £40 asking price, but no sensible offers. Somebody sent me an offer of 28. We'd sort of bartered backwards and forwards, and then I took it because I just haven't been making the sales. So, you know, I think sometimes it does make a difference, because this was the first thing that I sold yesterday, and then suddenly I had a flurry of all those other sales. So in a way, sacrificing these trousers at £15 triggered a whole load of sales. So, you know, it is what it is. I've only listed 5 things yesterday. I didn't list anything. I took loads of photos on Saturday, but then didn't end up listing anything. I was just in a foul mood. And I just can't get out of these foul moods that I keep getting in. But there you go. Anyway, today I am going to try and list some more records of my brother's, which I don't necessarily want to do, but it's a band-aid that I need ripping off. And I've got loads of record mailer packaging, which is everywhere in the other room, which is an annoyance. And I haven't really sold anything on my personal account, which does point to the fact that the algorithm does do, you know, there is a lot of truth behind the algorithm, in that I'll only end up listing a few things when they do the £1 offer on my personal account, and then it just sits there dead. And I just don't make the sales on there. And then on my business account, I make a lot of my purchases through my business account, which I think makes a difference. And I list more regularly on that one, and I'm always making sales. But I just have this mentality with my personal one where I just think, if I'm going to list anything on there, I'd rather list it when it's on reduced fees, where with my business account, I just think, well, there's never such a thing as reduced fees, so I don't bother. I should probably get out of that mentality, but there you go. So we are on reduced fees anyway on the private account, so I'm going to be doing that. I have a few things here which are photographed for my business account, which I'm going to put on, and then concentrate on doing as much of the vinyl as I can, because I've got more chance of selling it if it is actually listed, because otherwise it's just a box in the corner of the room, isn't it? So that's my plans for the day, so I'm going to crack on with that. Okay, it is now Tuesday, so my hair is dishevelled because it is so windy. I didn't have anything to post today because it's so up and down at the moment on eBay. I had, well, it was a £200 profit day on Sunday, but pretty much no sales Saturday, and it was no sales yesterday. Well, I say no sales, I made sales but they didn't pay. So, but then I didn't end up listing anything yesterday on my business account. I have some records which are here. So I was trying to use up the offer that they had on my personal account. So I did list 27 vinyls yesterday. So I'm tempted to do some more, but I know I've got to hit my business account and get something on there. But I've been out early this morning in light of the fact that I didn't have to deviate and walk that way and walk back, which I have to do usually when I do a post run, because the other post office, which had problems, has not reopened. So this is all the stuff which I've got this morning, Tuesday the 1st of February. I'm going to try and be quite focused, getting some stuff on every day this month. You know, let's move forward with this, because I hate the 1st, because I always feel like a failure on the 1st, because the mortgage goes out. My mortgage payment has gone up because we're no longer in a fixed rate, but because of the way we earn, because I have only been doing this for 2 years, not even that, and I've only got 2 tax returns, and one of them was only for a month anyway under my belt. I haven't got enough history to be able to get another mortgage, and my husband, his work has been so hit and miss all year. It's just a pain. So, stuff I've got this month. Not going to do anything unless we move forward and get stuff listed and get stuff sold, because there's no point in sitting here talking about it. I'm trying to work out what the hell's going on with this belt. Right, so I've got a pair of trousers here, quite a nice, decent, no, it's not quite wide leg, but it's quite nice, elasticated. You know, one of these things that I'm tempted to keep, but my legs aren't that long, and it's a UK 10, so it won't fit me anyway, but it's elasticated, and it's Miss Selfridge, so I would hope that I could get £20 for them, maybe. I don't know, it's a bit of a polyester wonder. So it was feeling a bit hit and miss, and then I did find some Sunspell, which the thing that was in front of it was some other t-shirt. Well, that's from my husband, so that's irrelevant. Oh no, there's something covered in hair here. Yeah, so the first thing I found was this, and because I was starting to despair, thinking usually there's something in the t-shirts. This was actually a t-shirt that I got last week. What the F with Scooby-Doo? So this one's become mine, obviously. And I mean, this was in the menswear section. I mean, so maybe that's why it's so racky. So, Norse Projects. It's been so long since I've found Norse Projects that I sort of thought, is that actually a thing? Have I got myself confused with something else? But Norse Projects is worth looking for. It's got a bit of screwed up bit at the back because of the way that the tag is sitting. So I'm going to have to tidy that up. That should be 20. You know, it's not like it's a shirt. And then tucked behind that was the Sunspell one, which I was really pleased to find. So yeah, no, again, depending on what the Sunspell things are, you can get a decent price. Some of them Daniel Craig wore in one of the earlier bonds that he was in. But that'll probably be 20 as well. I picked this up, which I do need to look this up. It's obviously, that's quite a vintage label, but maybe only 90s. But it was a really nice pattern on there and quite a nice big blouse. Yeah, so I don't know, I was walking past them and I noticed that, and I just thought it's going to be worth getting that because this will be right up somebody's street. So a nice, spacious, oversized blouse for size 12. Right, I need to move this on. So I saw this and I thought, oh wow, I thought it was vintage, but it isn't. And then I was a bit dubious because of the amount of dog hairs that are on it. So I'll show you the label. It is one of these H&M collaborations with Kangol. There's no mistaking the fact that it's Kangol because that's what it looks like. I don't want to touch this. I might take this out on the balcony and take advantage of the wind and de-hair this now. Yeah, and I think that's going to happen. So I'm going to put that there on the floor. So I looked that up when I was in the shop because I thought, oh, this is a bit hit and miss. Is it not any good? And it's brand new, it's selling for 40, so I might I'll probably get 30 for that. A lot more in America for some reason. So, you know, I thought, well, I've definitely got to take that back because it's definitely worth it. I nearly didn't get these because it looked a bit odd. That bit was sitting over it. This is one of these brands that I never find. There we are. Rab. I was quite taken aback to find them because usually these things sort of disappear. Only one new rail came out while I was there today, and there was absolutely jack shit on it except for those Miss Selfridge trousers. So these have probably now got hair on them from the hair jumper. So that, I think I've seen other people sell that. Is it hot air balloons or is it just, no, it is just circles. I thought it was hot air balloons for some reason. I think it's because I'm mad. Just a white stuff jumper, so that should sell quite easily. I'm thinking I might put all my jumpers on auction. I'm kind of regretting not pulling myself together yesterday, as in the end of the month, and using my auction allowance up. But, you know, what a dip. I didn't. This is a bit worn, but these Snoopy things, I'll never leave them behind because they tend to sell really well. I don't know which one this is. Who has made this? Don't know. Yeah, that'll be a supermarket brand or it'll be Primark, but I don't know. As you can see, these are all from the £3 shop. 20 probably for that because it is a classic design. I had a fair few jackets, but I didn't get so many. But this one I got because people really like this pattern. It's gingham sort of. It's not quite houndstooth, but gingham. I'm not that keen on this brand, but I bought it for what it is because the style will sell it, and it's Stradivarius. Just a small, but yeah, it's a decent jacket, so I should be able to get 20 for that. And then last of all, which is actually the first thing I found, and I was thinking, why is this here? Must be something wrong with it. Tested the zip, but it's fine. So weird fish, macaroni knit, you know, classic style, will sell all year round because, you know, if we go on holiday here and we're in Cornwall, it's cold. It's as cold as the wind today. Yeah, only a size 10, but that would be an easy sell, possibly 30 for that. So that's everything that I've got. I'm quite happy with that. Worth dragging myself out. Although it's only a little thing, I'm thinking if I don't drag myself out, I don't get stuff, do I? So I'm going to make sure that I drag myself out a little bit more often now, and because it's good to be walking. It's good for your health and things like that. Okay, so I'm going to do some work. I'm going to try and take some photos of a few things. De-hair that jumper, get that in the wash, and yeah, get some photos done before it gets dark, and get some listing done, and maybe try and take some more photos of records. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.